Our first impression of the sun may be of just a giant yellow smooth ball without any characteristic. This is not correct. Using special viewing filters and equipment will show that there are lots of interesting objects on the sun. I want to remind you that viewing or photographing the sun without dedicated filters is extremely dangerous and may lead to permanent eye damage. This video will focus on sunspots. Sunspots are cooler places on the sun's surface, and from Earth they seem like dark black spots. Photographing the sunspots in the morning and the evening will show us that the way we see the sun is affected from the Earth's rotation around its axis. Please compare between these two photos, one taken in the morning and the other in the evening. It is clear that the sunspots are the same, but their location is very different. Why is this? It is not from the sun's movement in the sky, which is actually the Earth's movement around the sun. This movement takes 365 days to complete and does not affect the sunspots. It is also not due to the sun's rotation around its axis. The sun does rotate around its axis, but this will cause a noticeable change in the spot's location after a day or two, and not within a few hours. This location change is due to the Earth's movement around its axis. It is hard to observe this movement when looking at the sun, so we use the sunspots to help us. In the following pictures, I've added a black line which represents the sun's axis. The pictures show that the sunspot's location relatively to the axis does not change between the morning and the evening. What changes is the angle on which we, on Earth, see the sun. This change is again due to the Earth's rotation. Look at this simulation of the sun with an axis and two spots. In the morning the axis is horizontal and the sun looks like this. As the sun goes up, the angle changes and the spots change their location, and by the evening the spots will be in a completely different location. This is how the sun's position changes as the Earth rotates, as opposed to what one may think, that the sun stays straight in relation to the Earth. It is very easy to observe a similar movement of the moon. Look at the rising moon and note its position. Watch it a few hours later and see that it seems to have rotated slightly. The moon did not rotate. It is the Earth's rotation which causes this effect. The following simulation will show our incorrect perception of the sun's movement in the sky. In this movement, the axis angle and the sunspot's location do not change. This is incorrect, as we demonstrated earlier. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please visit my blog. Thank you and goodbye.